Hey, my name is Freddie Hines. I'm a voice actor. I do parody bridges online, mostly with Droid Entertainment, but I've done it with Schmuck Squad and stuff like that too. But I've also recorded once with Funimation, and I've done a couple of video games, and all of it has been just a wild ride. I I got into Dungeons and Dragons with this online gaming group called Gamerati, and it's just like a big friendly group of people who play board games and who do Dungeons and Dragons. They have their RPG weekends and all that kind of stuff. And there was a time where I got to play 12 hours of Dungeons and Dragons once a month on Saturdays, and it was a blast. And that's kind of how we got introduced into it, because I was shown it in high school, and I was too much of a newbie to really understand what was going on, and it was kind of hard for that group to really get me into it, and I got out of it again. But after playing and DMing for a couple years, because I actually have my own D&D, campaign called Joy Quest, which is on 10 a.m. Pacific time on Joyride Entertainment, and we even have our own SoundCloud podcast of the whole thing, and we have a whole playlist on YouTube. And we're very excited because this first campaign is almost done, but we're more than excited for the second campaign, which announcements to those things are going to be coming by soon. And why I love it, because it's the best game ever. It is the best game ever. You can literally do anything you want. It is limitless to your imagination, to what you can do, the stories you can tell, and it's just so much fun. And I absolutely love doing it and trying different ways. And maybe I have too many characters that that multi-class often. Speaking of this good boy here, Warrin, he's a young 15-year-old boy. I'm kind of trying to go with more like almost like a coming of age story with him. But he comes from a family of paladins. It has been like passed down forever in this version of Braxia that was actually not conquered really or destroyed or attacked by dragons. It's actually peacefully ruled by dragons. Like, these different dragons are like different gods or deities, and this family paladins has always been praising Delu, this golden dragon that has been old enough and gained enough power to rise up to the point of divinity. His mom left, and then a couple years later, when he was kind of like getting into the training but still being a kid, then his sister left to go find the mom, and then they were both gone. And luckily for him, like, his dragon god Delu came down to save him. And you kind of know the rest that's coming out from there, because he's just a simple boy. He wants everybody to get along and not everybody to kill each other. But if he has to, he will protect his friends to the best of his abilities, even though he doesn't quite know if they're his friends yet. He's about, I would say, like 5'4", maybe 5'3". Like, he's a shorter boy. You can't really see it as well in here because it's limited to how much you can actually customize characters. But he actually got a little bit of baby fat. He's a little bit overweight, but he still has youthful strength to him. He's got the red, kind of messy, almost like, I mean, he's still short, but it's almost like, imagine like the bottom of a broomstick, kind of hair, and he's got like a goofy-esque smile, and he's not exactly the brightest boy, but man, he's got quite the heart to match it. And I'm very excited to see where this is going to take us for the Broken World Chronicles. And he is a multi-classing Paladin and Warlock. He is a level 2 Paladin, which eventually it's going to be the Oath of the Ancients, because, he's got like an ancient golden dragon telling him what to do. But then he is also a Celestial Warlock because of the same reason. I also wanted to be able to play around, since we have like a group of 3, it'd be kind of cool to be like, the tank of the party, but also be able to shoot out like some like minor spells, like either to be like utility, but also like to help with healing. But I've also got some beefy spells that can pack a punch. And that's all you gotta know about me, Freddie Hines, and Warrin.